go to the other one. Nope, that's not what I want. Oh, you know what? Building the scene, thank you for your patience.
There you go.
There we go.
Sorry.
You're okay. Oh, that's much better. Okay.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, yo. Hold on 1 second. That's much better. Actually, is there frame bone from wood? No. There we go. That's what I want. That's much funnier.
What's much funnier?
I will show you in a second on the stream. Although,
Well, I can see it on the stream, so...
Oh no, I need to open up the stream. Welcome to the Grillonal Chronicles. I'm not your DM.
What?
I'm not the DM.
I know you're not, but what am I?
Oh, you're building a scene.
Yeah, hold on.
Looks like a big blanket is putting us to sleep.
Correct. We're doing a sequel. You know, I just realized that we can't see the duck's beard.
Oh, no.
Because of the color of the background.
No.
It's fine. We'll get over it.
What's the piratical election?
What are you doing?
The simple calendar opened up,
Oh.
and it's Bloomrich, and it says the 23rd. Friday the 23rd is the piratical election.
Well, props to you.
Speaking of which, yeah, what day is it in game?
Apparently it's the 4th of Bloomrich.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, we will get to the pirate election. Usually nobody looks at the calendar, so I wasn't worried about that.
I don't usually look at the calendar, but I saw this thing
You
in a
saw the
different color
orange.
I saw the orange, and I was like, okay, this is a different thing.
Right.
So then I looked at the calendar.
What other shit did you put on here while we weren't looking?
No, that's the only one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh shit, I gotta open.
Oh, so I was supposed to be unarmored, and
yes,
apparently
that was.
Foundry was like, "Oh, you have leather armor in your inventory. Let me equip it." And my normal AC unarmored is 18, but with the leather armor went down to 14.
Gross.
We've solved it. We've solved it.
Yeah. Because I was like, we were just like watching TV the other day, and I was like, it's so weird that Amphitrite's like AC is so low, and it's like,
And then you found out it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much what happened. All right. At this time, nope, that's not what I wanted. All right. At this time, is anybody not ready? Okay.
I think I'm ready.
All right. Steve, once again, will be joining us a little bit later, but for now, let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of the Grillonal Chronicles. Last time, Session 3, never had Marid like me. The party retreated back to the entrance of the cave, where Melusine, the strange fish person that Galen and Jay had in their chest, and while Jay cooked the fish Amphitrite had caught earlier, told their tale. Galen was the last surviving crew member of the attack on the trusty Anne, and would have been a warlock under Mel, but instead she was training him as her apprentice. They are returning to the Southern Archipelago after nearly a year away, in hiding from Dreadmaw and his crew. Both Amphitrite and Renji had heard of the attack, and Amphitrite knew that everyone's least favorite asshole shark, Narask, was involved. Everyone shared a little bit more of their backstory, with Amp talking about their missing parents, Arachne mentioning her search for the suspects of Isaac Canto's potential murder, including one Drax's firebrand. After a short rest, the crew went to explore the rest of the cave and found a statue of a guardian dragon, with Yasinese Draconic inscribed on it. After Renji read the incantation aloud, a secret wall panel opened up, revealing a forgotten pirate's hoard. Among the hoard lay an enchanting golden lamp, and after a quick rub from Renji, sort of as a joke, lo and behold, a Marid, a djinn of the water elemental, named Mardi, which was a typo, emerged from the lamp. He was grateful to the adventurers, but not so grateful as to not demand they serve him as slaves. However, some quick thinking from Arachne got the party a free boat and Renji an enchanted sword, allowing his blade to flow like water. After Mardi left and the party further explored the cave, Amphitrite broke some wooden branches and spars, which awoke some sort of horrible abomination that attacked the party. The sea spawn fought fiercely, if a little stupidly, and was eventually defeated when Amphitrite bit its head off. Galen and Petrus examined the body, and while Petrus examined it from a medical perspective, as a mutated body of various sea creature abilities, Galen instead saw a future avoided, as whatever corrupting influence the depths of the ocean would have imparted on him was thwarted by Mel's influence instead. Whoops, that's for later. Alright. Oh. There we go. Alright, so. You guys are here in the sea cave. Oh, what? What happened here? Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Whew. Okay. You guys have just finished defeating this abomination. The party's in the sea cave, and you watch as Galen kind of backs away from it slowly as Petrus continues his examination.
Can we loot the body?
Go ahead and give me, I guess, a medicine or investigation check.
Right on. See. 10. Solid.
Yeah, you don't really know how to make heads nor tails of this thing. It's, you know, there's a crab claw on one part. There's a cannon on the other arm. You go to, like, separate the cannon from the rest of the body, and with a wet squelch, it dissolves into almost, like, chitinous biomatter. You don't think that you're going to be able to get anything out of this.
Cool. That was weird. All right.
Anybody else making any checks regarding this?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Amp, your Titanic aspect has worn off. Oh, who was holding the torch? Was Petrus holding the torch?
Yeah.
Okay. Give Petrus the torch.
We can
back.
dual wield. Yeah.
When the Titanic aspect went off, everything went dark, and I'm like, wait, what?
Okay, so that wasn't just me. That was weird. Okay.
That was...
What?
It was odd.
Excuse me. I am size medium, so I should not be the same size as everybody else.
You are, though.
What?
You are
Everyone is size medium.
Everyone is size medium.
Oh,
You're just
I
really
really
big.
thought I was. I'm just
Yeah,
really
it's
big
why-
medium. I was like,
It's why a centaur can ride a horse.
oh, what? What now?
Damn it! I forgot about that.
It's
Yep.
size rules in D&D. It's busted.
Rules is written. A centaur is a medium creature. A horse is a large one.
That makes no sense.
It does not, but
But
it's
I
very
really
funny.
thought that I really thought that my token had been like slightly larger than everybody else's.
It was. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because even though I adjusted the size of your token, when it resets, it goes back to what a token size should actually be. That's fine. Not a huge deal.
I don't know. Now I feel like whatever the shark form of emasculated is.
Effinsculated?
What?
Oh my god.
Alright, Galen, are you going over to try to search the cave?
Yep.
Renji turns to infiltrating. Are you okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, you know, there's a monster like right there, and you guys are fighting it. I just wanted to make sure you are okay.
I got to hit a thing. All right, I'm great.
Okay, just checking.
Are you okay, Renji?
Well, I was worried about you. I heard the roar, and I didn't know if that was you or it or something.
Do I roar?
I mean, you do raise your voice from time to time.
Rich, go
In a
ahead.
roar?
Rich, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Can he give it with advantage? Because I'd like to help him.
Okay, so
Or,
roll
well, not advantage, but flat.
flat, yeah.
Yeah. Stupid exhaustion. I'm over it.
Been exhausted for 3 episodes.
I've exhausted for 3 episodes. I want to be functional, darn it.
You haven't taken a rest.
It's a cave.
8. Okay.
Wait,
You
does
need
a
to
long
look at to
rest-
make sure it's a
does
cave.
Sorry, does a long rest cure exhaustion?
I believe it does, yes.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it had to be like a restoration of some kind that had to like.
That's if you don't have a rest.
Oh,
I
okay.
think doesn't a long rest only relieve 1 level of exhaustion?
Correct, yes.
But we only have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Right. Just want to make sure.
Everyone's
Which is
taking-
why I
yeah.
vote that the 3 of these 3 idiots who have exhaustion, we take the first rest.
Renji looks at the 3 of you. Man, you 3 look exhausted.
Yeah, and them to everybody else, it's like once we 3 get a long rest, it's over for you bitches.
Exactly.
Incredible. Okay. Galen, you are digging through the remains of this thing's victims, and most of the stuff that it has collected is like useless or junk or bones in this cave. But you do pull out a ring, and on that ring, it's a gold ring. It's tarnished. It's been here a while in the salt and the water. But you pull out a large tarnished ring with an embedded compass in it instead of a gem. Which I think you already have a compass, so.
Wait, now I have to open my inventory and be like,
Do I have a compass?
Well, does anyone still have anything?
True. Yeah, because he and Amphitrite rolled okay. Okay. But yeah.
Again, we got to put that on a spreadsheet.
You don't need to put it on a spreadsheet. You could put it in the party inventory.
No. I mean, what we lost.
Oh, that too, yeah.
So we know what to replace.
wait, my compass is an arcane focus? What?
Yeah, we talked about that, remember? You have 2 of them. You have 2 arcane foci. Because the whole thing was that Renji got a cool sword, and then everyone got other cool stuff. So your... Where is it?
Oh, I see the other one. Okay.
Yeah. Your compass is your arcane focus. Alright.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll look at catch up to Arachne and Found this back here. I already have a serviceable compass of my own, so it stands to reason that someone else in this group should have some means of navigation or finding their way around. I'll show her the little compass ring.
I'd like to roll an insight check.
Okay.
Disadvantage, correct?
Yeah. 5.
Why is it, the inner monologue is, why is this rando stranger giving me a ring? This is weird.
Oh no.
A
Rocky's like,
compass ring?
listen, like, I'll hold on to it. I don't think that's my size. It might fit Webb. Yeah, but she will take it and pocket it for now.
Yeah, Webb is still examining the body.
Whichever.
Thank you.
So are we done in this cave?
Renji would like to make a perception check of his current surroundings.
Sure, go ahead. $23. God damn you and your ridiculous 1d4.
I have expertise and the sentinel perk.
God. Yes. Okay. On a 23, Renji, you actually sit and almost pseudo meditate as everyone's talking, and you listen, and all you can hear throughout the cave is the faint drip, drip, drip of water. You don't hear signs of other movement. You don't sense any disturbances in air currents, and you believe that this may have been all that the cave presented to you.
Walk by Galen. I think we're mostly safe now. I don't think there's much left in here that should endanger us.
Yeah, I don't see much else being around with that thing hold up.
I did notice what looks like a chasm down that pathway, but I'm not sure it's worth it.
Yeah, who's saying that we could get back up if we were to... things were not to go well.
I say
Look,
we
you-
go back
you-
to the ship just because, fuck guys, we have a ship again.
I'm just saying, you three look exhausted, and we could all use a good rest on our new ship that Mardi gave us.
Here, here. Couldn't agree more. Come on, Webb.
Sorry.
It's
We're
like
leaving
you have
him
a little
behind
leash on
to
him or something.
investigate.
No.
Behind to investigate his body for
It's-
the rest of time.
It's the I'm making sure that our IRL absent companion is not forgotten about. That's all.
Petrus is having a hard time. You're his emotional support journalist.
Correct.
Okay. You guys head over to your ship. It's a sturdy little sloop.
Can we name it Swoop de Whoop?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Joe, your mic doing the thing again.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me your perception check. Anybody. Okay. There is already a name written on the bow of the ship. And I will show you in 1 second. There you
I
go.
love how I just overshot my
Yep,
token
completely.
into the water.
Completely. You are on the deck of your ship. The name of the ship is the Nocht Judai.
Can you spell that?
Yeah.
NOCTJEUDI.
Jeudi, Nocht Judai.
Yes.
Type that in the
JD.
chat, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you write it phonetically too?
The Nocturnal Jedi?
No. It's a shitty mismatch. Okay. Somebody can give me a history check.
Can we wait until after I've had a long rest,
Sure.
please? Okay.
Yeah, please type that in the thing. I need to. Yeah, okay. The Nocht Judai.
Yeah. You guys are free to explore the ship if you would like. It does work.
As opposed to a not working ship, yes.
As opposed to you can go downstairs without teleporting. Which I
How
am
can
very...
we go downstairs without teleporting?
Walk down the stairs.
I don't see any walkable stair icon.
You disappear.
And you never...
Oh!
and you never
nice.
will.
Incredible.
Oh no, you walked outside to the water.
What's in the barrels?
Heads.
Linen.
Damn.
And heads.
For what bed?
For the...
The captain's quarters.
one
the
of the
one, the one that's not.
No, not
Oh.
not linens for beds. It's sail replacement. Sail linens or hammock linens.
And a few skulls to appease Galen.
God damn it!
Yeah.
No, don't make me. That's a different ship. That's a different ship thing. I'll fucking.
Look, I'm not saying the barrels are filled with skulls. We just managed to find a couple of skulls in the barrels with the linens.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps them fresh.
I also just to toot
There
my
are no
own
rats. The
horn.
skulls eat them.
Just to toot my own horn yet again. If you're below decks, you hear inside ship noises, and if you're outside, you hear outside ship noises.
I
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
you can tell.
You can also ascend to the crow's nest.
I did see the sign for the crow's nest, so.
Yes. I am extremely pleased with myself.
You should be.
I know. It's really cool.
All right. If nobody protests, Arachne is going to sleep.
Yeah. You guys don't have to set sail tonight or today. You can rest and head out tomorrow.
You know, just drop anchor and just rest here for a bit and then head out the next day.
Oh, goodbye.
Wow, that was an
going
amazing
swimming.
swan.
That was
That
done
was an
on
amazing
purpose.
swan dive off the crow's nest.
Amp, you're not going to be able to get back on the ship now. There you go.
What? How come I can't get back on the ship?
Because there's walls.
You should make those little gaps in the railing, traversable.
Those are for cannons. And it wouldn't work, because technically she's underneath.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Mm.
There you go. I put you back, babe.
That was my role to get back on the ship.
You did it. You climbed up the ship. Okay, is everybody taking a long rest?
Do we need to do watch? Or does somebody need to, like...
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
And I'll take second, I guess, so that... Or should it be 2 people at a time? I don't know what the...
I'm not sure we have enough to spare for 2 people per watch.
Jay pipes up and he's like, I can help.
Okay. So I'll first watch is with Jay then, and Jay and myself.
Mel goes downstairs and climbs into a barrel.
And then I'll take second watch so that, the people who are exhausted can have continuous rest.
Okay, so Petrus is also...
I'm on third.
I walk by Melusine during my rounds and ask, do you need any water in that barrel?
No, the whole point is that I do not need water if I'm in the barrel.
Oh.
Because...
Oh, okay.
And you can see it already. She's already, like, half the size that she was earlier, and her skin is all dry. And she's like, no, just go away. I'm good,
all
thanks.
Right.
What? She doesn't get a watch?
No. Alright. At this time, if everyone is set, you can take a long rest. Unless there are any things in particular you would like to do during. Because a long rest can be some hours of sleeping and some light activity.
Yeah. Long rest seems fine to me.
Okay.
Sleep and, read your notes.
So wait, why doesn't Arachne's thing say like that? Because mine
Exhaustion's
says
inflated,
recovery.
yeah.
Yeah, because mine says recovery. I recovered hit points and then also things that I used.
Mm-hmm.
But yours doesn't say recovery, like level of exhaustion.
I think that just has to be manually removed.
Yeah, I just turned it off myself.
Yeah. Someone do it for Steve.
Let me double check. Because there's always something. Yep. For finishing a long rest reduces a creature's exhaustion level by 1, provided the creature has also ingested some food and drink. So, check that.
Hydrate, bitches.
Correct. Alright.
Yeah, what are our freshwater supplies?
Your freshwater supplies are whatever you had on your persons when the ship went down. So they are fairly low. Most of the supplies, quote unquote, that you guys have are gold.
We have a lot of that, but very little water.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need fresh water?
Yes.
I mean,
I'm dark.
Renji's a druid. You can figure it out.
So Goodberry specifically states it's like all the nutrition you need for a day. I will say you could squeeze them and get some liquid out of that. Obviously, none of this will be sustainable once you guys have an actual crew, but for now, it's fine.
Now that Arachne has mentioned that during Renji's morning meditations, Arachne, some people are mentioning water, and Renji's like, "Oh right, I'm a druid. I can make water."
Well, again, I'm sorry, that was a Sam comment. I need to find a voice for this character so that we can differentiate when Sam is talking versus when Arachne is talking.
Well,
that's a me problem. I'm working on it.
Do you have create food and water? You do. You have create destroy water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can that be a ritual? No.
No.
I tried to get Pip, and Raha came up, and I can now control Raha.
Oh no, I see Pip. Oh no, it's the token is named Raha, but it's Pip. Yeah.
That's Pip Erasure.
I will fix it. I think what has to happen is that I have to designate separate folders for your guys' familiars. Because right now I just have a folder that says familiars. I think it looks like you can control it though, so that's good. All right.
Yeah, but now I can't get. Now I can. How do I get back to myself? Because Pip is now above deck and I am below deck.
Go walk up the stairs.
She can't find her token.
Oh, the token's like her token and
Yeah,
that
my
token are
token
two
is-
different levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do I do
Just go
that?
to the same level that token is, I guess.
Yeah, but I can't get. Now Pip is saying it's like going in contact with the wall.
Okay. There you are.
All right,
Oh boy.
we got this.
It's a stretch. Okay. Is anybody doing anything else besides taking their long rest this evening?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Then what I will say is, Galen, are you taking a watch? Because you are.
Yeah, I guess it sounded like there's like a fourth one. I think.
Okay. So
The final one, I guess.
You and hold on. Different one. There we go. You and Jay end up in the crow's nest for one of the later for one of the evening watches. And, the lights on the deck of the ship dance and everything. But as Jay climbs up to be next to you, he just looks at you and goes, "Hey, are you okay?"
Oh, well. Needless to say, washing up on a isolated beach was not a very thrilling reminder. But
Yeah, it reminded me of when I found you guys.
that was the first bit of good luck I thought I was going to have in many a year. Well, but there's a ship, albeit we have one under strange circumstances, but there was a creature down there.
What do you mean?
It was like a twisted thing of someone else who had crashed on this island, perhaps. Or maybe some pirate who got lost from that cache. But, must have died at some point, but was twisted up with bits and pieces of creatures of the sea. And was just lurking down there.
Oh. Shit. That's terrifying. Have you seen that before?
Nothing as bad as that, but I see something very similar when I look in a mirror.
No, I think as strange as what Mel did to you is, I think it's different. Right? It's like
Oh, degrees different, I think. But I think it's what happens when, I guess maybe it happens naturally or unnaturally.
ugh. Yeah. That's scary.
there's a job opening and someone's not been doing it since the vacancy has been made.
Yeah, that's... Well, she's back now, so... Do you think she can do anything?
I still can't really wrap my head around everything she's tried to explain. And I know she's probably holding some stuff back. It's too much of her nature to do so. But I do know she is reduced in some capacity.
Right. I mean, the sea holds a lot of secrets. I'm sure there's, like you said, I'm sure there's stuff she's not telling us. Turning away from kind of that for a second, do you think we'll actually be able to sail tomorrow?
I don't see why we couldn't. We've got a few people who are, I would say, are competent, and the others seem to be, at the very least, willing or quick to learn. So I would just say we just have to take what stock of anything we can take from this island left, if there's any fresh water somewhere, any food or anything that we can take that can help us in that capacity. And then a boat this size, I don't see why we can't get our bearings and head somewhere.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. I guess I'm just worried because it's like, I don't know, the golden jewel was one thing, and now it's this, and he taps his foot on the crow's neck. He's like, do we think this ship is just gonna disappear randomly?
I wasn't awake for that part, but I think whatever bargain was struck, I don't think it's... I think what we're on is real, not some temporary imagining or something, But I would like to perhaps move on to something else that isn't tied to some whim of a water sprite. Well, I think Renji or Arachne said that it was some form of water djinn.
Yeah, the whole thing sounds wild. I was just hanging out with Petra, so I have no idea what was going on, but okay. If you think we're ready, then I think we'll be okay. And he pats you on the shoulder and he says, I'm gonna head down and I'm gonna hit... I was gonna say hit the head, but that means a different thing aboard the ship. So I'm just gonna go down and I'm gonna take a rest. I'll talk to you in the morning, okay?
Of course, Jay.
And he pats you on the back, and he...
You mean hit the hay?
Yeah, hit the head is going to the bathroom, which is a completely different
Well, I
thing.
mean, you should hit the head before you hit the hay.
Correct, yes.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take a shit. My first spoken lines this session.
Petra's sleep talks. Don't mind me, just gonna take a shit.
Petrus, where are you going? I gotta take a shit.
Calls
Okay.
down from Crow's Nest. Always from the stern.
Incredible. Okay. Renji, are you doing anything this evening on your watch?
Oh, just inspecting the ship, making sure everything is, ship shape.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. 6. I keep forgetting that's not the one that you're good at. It's a ship. You did it.
Very
I mean-
shippy.
Can I insight the ship?
Yeah.
The ship's intent.
Yeah. Go ahead. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and give me an insight.
No, that's how you get a mimic.
It's a 9. Wow. Is that a nat?
It's a ship.
Oh, that was a nat 1.
Hey, next time you'll roll 12. You know.
So
Boat's a boat.
boat's a boat. So Renji, on a nat 1 insight, which is still a 9 for you, the only thing that you glean is the translation of the name, which Nocht Judai very poorly translates to Thursday night.
Oh.
Oh, wait a second.
Nice. Oh, worth it. I love it.
Yeah.
Don't change
Dishonor
anything.
on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Renji feels a great disturbance, as if there was a duck very far away laughing at all of us.
Incredible.
This is no quacking matter.
All right. Amphitrite, are you doing anything on your watch?
Can I make some checks? Is there a way for me to go into the water and like do some checks in the water, because that would actually be more beneficial for me as who I am than doing checks on the boat?
Oh, okay. So you jump into the water.
Can I get back on?
I will put you back on, yes.
All right, so I just want to check, like, you know, the vibes, the safety, like if anything's like coming for us, whatever.
Yeah, go ahead, give me
Sure.
a vibe check.
Okay, what do I have to roll for a vibe check?
Okay, you're looking for safety, you're looking for some other things. I'm gonna say roll a survival check to just get a general sense of the situation. Music's too energetic.
All right, cool. Flat 17.
A flat 17. Okay.
Yeah, because I have a +0, so.
Yeah. On a 17, you swim about in the water. You've been in the water already to catch the fish that everybody has eaten and prepared. You don't sense anything major. You sniff deeply. You don't smell any injuries in the water. You don't feel like there's anything disruptive around you or about to happen.
Okay, so the water's calm. I don't even sense like weather approaching.
I don't know how you would sense weather approaching underwater. I can't hear you.
Sorry, if like there's a storm approaching or something and the water's upset somewhere that's like traveling this way.
I don't think that diving into the water would be able to give you that.
Listen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
I understand where you're coming from. It does not make a difference for you in this moment. So you
All right.
climb back aboard the ship.
You talk to the sea creatures like Aquaman. I wish, man. I need to talk with animals, speak with
I mean,
animals.
that's how I assumed you were doing it if it was like a weather-related perception.
I talk to the ocean and it tells me about the weather.
I really want to know. I really want to do that. What do I have to take to do that?
To talk to the ocean? There's probably it's probably a spell that we can find for later.
Yes,
You can dive in and talk to Ocean Man.
Incredible.
All right. So other than that, I'm just going to chill, pace. I have boredom resistance, so I could do this for fucking ever.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So, here is what the next morning is going to look like. You guys are here. Or actually, you guys are here in your sloop. And now I don't remember.
The baby island.
Okay. Your ship does not have any weapons. So, here's how this is going to work. This is going to be our first voyage practice, basically. Each of these hexes has been divided into, rather than any section of like distance, they've been divided into time. So, it's going to take you about 9 days to finish sailing towards Tortuga. You don't have a map of the area. You don't have any charts. The ship didn't come with anything like that, so it might be a little bit tough. But here and now is where you can start potentially making your voyage checks. So hopefully, I believe I've added those. I don't know if I've added those to everybody yet. But I
don't have control over my own token on this map.
You should be able to do it from your character sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to say for now, we're just going to stick to the character sheets. Who has them? Amphitrite has them. Yep. Does Arachne have them? Yes. Okay, great. So, Galen needs them. So I'm going to add them to Galen, and I'm going to add them to Petrus. So on your character sheets, you now have 2 new sections under features. We will organize them a little bit better later, but you basically now have 2 additional things, one of which is your combat actions that you can take during ship combat, and the other one is the voyage actions that you can take before you go. Right? So when we talk about ship combat, which is the thing that we went over before, just, again, everybody should be able to see this, which is the Life at Sea documentation. It's a journal. Okay. So when you voyage, there's stuff that you can do. So from your character sheet, we're going to go in basically whatever order we like. If we want to roll initiative, we can. But everyone's going to get 1 voyage action before this starts. And then we're going to move into our sailing phase. Would anyone like to go first?
Have we designated any roles yet?
You have not officially, no.
Something I wanted to do on the ship before we actually set sail.
Okay. Unrelated
to
voyage actions. You wanted... Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I wanted to go into the captain's quarters and see if there was a manifest or a map.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right. Woof! Dice do not like me today.
Wow, that's really bad.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, it's just really bad. Yeah.
I'm about to re-roll Foundry. I'm about to threaten Foundry. Open up the task
Use
manager.
your inspiration. Re-roll that.
Oh, you're right. I can do that.
Hmm.
You know what? No, I'm going to hold off for now, and then I can be nosy when we're on the voyage. How about that? I'll try again later.
Okay. Yeah, so with a 9, again, you kind of got a ready-to-go ship. There are some supplies and things, but it's also like
Like-
Mardi can't give you a map because Mardi has been sealed in a bottle for 10,000
Marty doesn't know where
years.
we're going.
Yeah.
It's more the thought of, I like Marty. I do not trust Marty.
Right.
I think that he, just
Stole somebody's
Oh.
ship.
pulled this out from underneath somebody else. And I want to know who that somebody else is. That's what I'm after.
Okay.
All right, but that's for later. Okay.
Some guy walking down the pier. The hell is my boat?
Hey,
You
dude,
just
where's my ship?
Dude, where's my ship? Okay.
Is there a
Anything
way for us to like disguise the ship? Like so that it doesn't look like the ship that it was.
I mean, change the nameplate.
Painted a different color.
Fly a
I
different
was
flag.
thinking more. I was thinking more of putting a mustache on it, but okay.
You know what? I do. I want a giant mustache at the bow of the ship.
We want our flag to be the sign of the mustache.
That is the most millennial ass flag that you could possibly have.
Mustache.
You can thank your wife for that one.
Oh,
It was her idea. I just
Good job.
extrapolated it to the logical conclusion.
I know.
When we're not using that flag, we'll stash it.
I'm gonna leave the
Oh,
fucking
man.
call.
You brought this on yourself, Eric, by starting a
You-
D&D campaign with us.
Where's Craig?
You
Craig
love
is
us.
not recording.
We're streaming. It's okay.
All right.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything before the ship leaves?
Is this the time to do voyage actions, or are we kind of like doing a little RP and then leaving?
That's what I'm
Take
asking.
a little RP to plot
Okay.
out what we're gonna do, and then we do it.
All right. Well, Renji's gonna come up and he's. Is there a bell on board that he can ring?
You don't see one.
Hmm.
Let me... Actually, that's an interesting... I don't see one there. No. Nope. Yeah, you don't see a bell, unfortunately.
Well, before we all leave, Renji is going to go up to every character or get their attention and basically call a ship meeting.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you do get everyone's attention. Do you have them gather someplace specific? Because I'll say right
Yeah,
now,
on the deck near the helm.
yeah, I'll say right now, you technically haven't left the island. This is just the map of the ship that has levels.
Right. It's near the island. We haven't we can see the shore and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have the ship rolls yet, or no?
No.
Okay.
But Renji is calling a ship meeting on the deck near the helm.
Does that make you automatic captain?
Not
Ve-
necessarily.
Very much
Yeah.
no.
I think you're more of a first mate.
Can I be the bosun?
Waiting for Petrus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, what the?
That island
Oh,
was
sorry, I
not
was
doing what I
reading-
wanted to do.
There we go. I was reading the actions.
Yep, all good.
So, are you still wait? What are you waiting? Are you
Everyone's
not on
above
deck.
deck.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I see my stuff right there.
Oh,
No, you
No.
have minus
you
5
see
feet.
us. You.
Yeah. You
There
need to
you
come
go.
up.
There
Morning,
you go.
Web.
I was wondering what was happening. I'm still getting used to
Oh,
this.
that's the captain's quarters in the galley.
Why am I?
Other stairs.
There you go.
These stairs actually just straight up work.
Oh,
Uh,
oh,
Chris is late because he could not find his glasses.
Reggie's looking at
I'm-
Petrus like, did he find the? Is there rum stash on board I don't know about?
no,
No, he couldn't find his glasses.
no,
Oh,
I'm seasick. It's
Where's
a perfect
Jay?
storm of unfortunate things.
so
Isn't Jay
Renji's
part
going
of
to. Renji's going to. Okay, Renji begins.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I, again, on the behalf of House Hane, I apologize for the predicament that we are in. We should have foreseen that, and we did not, and thus we were marooned on that island, but our circumstances have significantly improved. And if it is all right with all of you, I would like to continue your charter and get you to your destination as quickly and safely as possible.
Seems amenable to me, but you don't need to apologize for a bizarre weather phenomenon.
Correct.
I don't think that's within your control.
If it is, then I would like to have words with you, but
Well, to be fair, the head of House Hane, we like to hold ourselves to a fairly high standard here. So, the fact that this happened at all is still our fault, and we need to take responsibility for it.
Yeah,
So-
it's all Renji's fault.
Looks at Amphitrite with that suffering, like really.
And Amphitrite gives her most like, what is it? Innocent look. Like what?
I thought you were gonna say shit eating.
A sharkish grin.
All of her.
No, but
grins
like
are
that little
sharp.
sister that can't do any wrong. Like, what
Oh,
are you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about? I'm perfect.
I have a little
With
sister.
huge shark
I'm not
teeth?
sure about can do no wrong. DW.
It's a shame that I can't draw and play at the same time because that's the first emoji for the group. Angel
Oh,
Amphitrite.
Incredible.
Angel Trite.
it's an angelfish.
A
So, Renji continues. So, before we set sail, I just want to consolidate each and everybody's skills here so that we can make this voyage as easy as possible. He looks at Galen because I'm fairly certain that you have some extensive nautical experience. Being a Wethby, as you are.
Yep, I can help out in pretty much most of the ways that we need, whatever position.
So, I'm not quite sure where we are, but if I have any guess based on the trajectory of the Golden Jewel, we should be able to set out in a general direction southwest, and we should be able to make the port of Tortuga potentially in a fortnight if things don't go quite as smoothly. And then from there, we can properly supply the ship and take stock and potentially move on and continue our journey to Yatha.
Very well then.
If that is amenable to everyone aboard.
Sounds fair to me.
Certainly.
I know for myself, I'm placing my trust in the hands of those who are more familiar with the nautical matters. But I suppose I should put my knowledge first and foremost that I am a botanist. I've studied botany as well as their medicinal effects. I suppose I would be the best as a to act as a ship doctor, if anything else.
Ah, that is useful.
And not always a given, as I understand.
Not always, no.
Very well. That's
Well-
myself.
Renji looks up to where Jay is, and it's like, well, we know Jay can cook at least, so he can spend his time in the galley.
Jay salutes from the crow's nest.
So, I guess we just need to plot a course then for Tortuga.
Yep.
Yes, and once we are in a place with people, that is where my skill set really shines. I'm great working with people. But I'm a visual learner, and if you show me what to do, I can do a passable job of most things.
Well, I'm sure myself, Amphitrite, and Galen, I'm sure that we can instruct you on anything that needs to be done at the ship as it's needed.
Mhm.
So Renji would like to plot a course.
Okay, so remember, when you're doing your voyage actions, you can do up to 5, but the DC increases each time.
What's the starting DC?
5.
Okay.
Steph, what's up?
Oh. I was just saying that anybody like who has like proficiency or even just like plus anything, because I have +0 to survival, should probably roll at making the map.
Renji was about to do that.
Cool.
Renji has proficiency in survival.
Cool. I don't.
Oh, right, Renji. Renji, anyone here good with maps?
I'm good with calligraphy. Not really one-to-one, but again, comparable.
Well, when it comes to charting, when it comes to actually making the map, I will use your penmanship for that, then.
Can
I guess
we... I was going to say, Eric, should we be declaring who will be acting in what role? Presumably, Petrus and Arachne cannot act in any of these roles, as we're idiots.
You can, because you're practicing in it, but you're going to make the checks at disadvantage.
Okay.
And then after you've done it for a certain number of voyages, you will then become proficient, or you'll develop the proficiency, and you'll be able to make them normally.
Okay, so...
So right now, let's start with Renji is plotting a course.
Actually, Renji is going to make a map, and then he's going to plot a course.
Okay, so the DC for making a map is 5. And then the DC for plotting a course is going to be 10. So Renji's going to take all of his
But with
voyage actions
advantage,
first.
because of the map.
With advantage because you've made a map, yes. So go ahead and roll that from your character sheet.
How do I actually roll it from the character sheet?
You should just be able to open
Oh,
it. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
perfect. And then you can make that wisdom survival check. Perfect. Yeah, on an 18, because it doesn't matter by how much you beat it. You just beat it. That's you actually can't fail it unless you roll a nat 1, because you have a
Right.
+5.
Right.
So-
I had the ship rules up on my screen just a second ago. How do I bring those back up?
Did you pop them out?
Go to journal.
Oh, yes.
Go to
No.
journal, and then
Journal?
it says life at sea.
Let's see. Player
Life at
info
sea,
and
like
premium.
play info,
Content.
life at
Ah,
sea,
here we
ship
go.
combat.
Got it. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, perfect.
So then, now that a map is made, we can plot a course, and
Mhm.
I will do that again. DC 10, you said?
DC 10 this time, yes.
DC 10, survival, but it should be with advantage because of the map.
Yes, but it's not going to be automatic, so just say that you have advantage. That is a 15 plus 5, so that's a 20, a natural 20. Perfect. Okay. So once you have plotted a course, you can increase the travel pace. So that's really good. That means that you could potentially skip an encounter or just move an extra space on the map.
I tried to find fair weather.
Okay, give me 1 second.
When
Joe, are you finished with your actions? Because you can take
Yes.
up to 5. Okay, so Galen...
I'm finished for now. I can't think of anything else I'll need to do right now.
Okay, so Galen, the DC resets for you, so you're going to go ahead and you're going to give me a find fair weather check.
Let's see. Wisdom, water vehicle, intelligence, nature, or spell casting ability check. Spellcasting ability check.
You should...
So
just-
would that be a charisma roll?
That would be charisma. You should just be able to roll it straight from your character sheet, because I think I set them all up like that.
Oh.
That's how I did it, so.
I mean, you could do it from... Yeah. So for you, it defaults to charisma. Or you chose charisma. Perfect. So go ahead and roll.
It's weird. Okay, this way.
Okay. All right, 17. Awesome. On a 17, you succeed. So you increase... So right now you guys have 20% more speed. So you're going to cut the voyage time by a lot, which is nice. All right. Anything else from you, Galen? Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not a lot
that's
of... Yeah, there's not a lot of all of them that you can do. So, Galen, are you
Yeah, yeah.
acting as the navigator or the arcanist in this?
Let's see. Well, I guess if I do the arcanist, that allows me to also do be the backup. So yeah, I'll do the arcanist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whoever makes their... so you can choose somebody to give them basically the help action and give them advantage on their check. Is anyone else doing any other voyage actions?
I would like to.
Okay, so Sam is going to go and then Steph is going to go.
All right. I would like to assume the role of quartermaster and manage the stores.
Okay, go ahead and give me the... manage the stores, but you're going to make it with disadvantage.
But is Galen giving me the help action to make it flat?
Correct, yes.
All right.
Well, is he? Because somebody else might be.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, sorry. Rich, are you going to give the help action to Arachne?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then, yeah, you can roll it flat.
All right. It's not giving me a prompt to roll.
It's off on the side? No?
It just hit wisdom, I think.
No, it's
No,
a save.
that's why I rolled.
Doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, that's something I have to go back and fix later, which is really annoying, because I did this already.
All right.
Oh, it worked
so-
for me. I did it the way you suggested. It worked for me. That's weird.
Yes, but I think yours was a use, not a save. I don't know why this one has to be...
okay.
I don't know why this one's a save. But
So
that's
I
fine.
need to roll a save, or I need to roll a modifier.
Modifier, an ability check.
Okay. Gotta roll it flat. Got it.
19, okay. You ensure that you guys have stores for this voyage. Technically, you do not have a crew, but the morale of this ship will increase by +1.
Yay!
So you went from having 0 morale to you now have a +1 modifier.
Yeah, we're gonna get off this stupid island, guys. All right. And that will be all for me.
You know what? I
Oh no! It's
pipe,
the
I'm
maniacal
gonna-
laughter.
pack the powder.
You don't have any
Oh
guns.
God.
Oh no. No,
Did-
I'm not gonna do that.
I love your thought process. The ship does not have any guns.
Cool. I'm relaxation. I think that's the only one I can really do or think of.
You don't have any stress tokens, so it's not
Okay,
going to
that's-
affect you. You can go fishing.
You know what?
Oh.
Sure, I will absolutely
No,
do that.
that's Amp's thing. Let her do it.
Okay.
No,
Can
you
you be
go
the backup
fishing,
for
and I'm gonna
fishing?
swap the
I was just
Orlock
looking at that.
on you.
I'll be the backup to help out with the fish.
Okay. So
Right. I mean, I
We're
also
teaching
don't
Petrus how to
have.
fish.
so Petrus, are you acting as the first mate? Because we've already had the Arcanist do that.
I thought the I guess so. Sure.
Okay.
I'm
Amazing.
just a
Renji is
baby.
acting as the navigator, correct?
Renji confidently comes up to Petrus like, well, for now, you're the first mate. Good job.
Ah!
Hey, thank you, because I
That-
also
that
rolled
shriek-
a nat 1, so you saved my ass.
Yay! That shriek was absolutely internal. But
Okay.
that is accurately how he's feeling.
Okay. So you guys will consume 10% fewer supplies on this voyage. So you'll have more than enough food to make it to Tortuga. If things
Can I
go
do
correct.
Can I go fishing again?
No, you can only go fishing once.
All
It's
right.
per voyage leg.
Yeah. So
And
if you had done more things and then taken fishing last, you would have gotten more fish, right? But it would have been a harder DC. So you do things early at the beginning and they're easy, but you get a little reward. You do a lot of things and then you do stuff at the end, you get a big reward. Like, if you manage the stores and you do that and you beat a DC 25, you get a +5 to your morale, which is the highest it can be. But
Interesting.
the trade-off is if you fail that check by 5 or more, and the DC you're trying to beat is a 20 or a 25, then morale decreases by 1 instead. Right? So, doing more things and leaving some of the better rewards for the end is more beneficial for your ship, but can result in drawbacks.
can I swap the Orlop?
Anybody can fish. Swab the Orlop is specifically for the bosun.
Which I wanted to claim anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna say because... Okay, I need you to tell me what you're thinking, because it's you reassign a troublesome or troublemaking sailor to an isolated and undesirable duty. Make an intelligence check. On a success, you may prevent the next decrease to morale that occurs on this voyage leg.
So I think that Petrus, I don't know what he's on for trying to pack the powder. We don't have anything to, like, combat. I was just confused and scared. So I was going to say Petrus. And he could, well, undesirable for us would probably be desirable for him, because if he had to do anything up top, I don't think he would particularly like that.
I'm confused.
Okay, I'm gonna say that Steph doesn't know what she's talking about. We're gonna ignore that.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine. I just wanted to try it.
When you have an actual crew of NPCs, that's when you can do something like swap the Orlop.
Oh, I can't do it to another PC. All
No,
right, cool.
it is no, I think that would be cruel and unusual. Okay. So, you have made a map, you have plotted a course, you found fair weather. We've managed the stores, so you've gotten that you've gotten some stuff, which is great. All right. We are going to now, this is something that I thought of earlier, and I'm excited to show you guys.
It's a thing.
Is the voyage chart. So,
It's
No
black.
visibility.
oh, damn it. I really thought I had fixed that already.
The only thing I see is a hexagon for unnamed.
Ooh.
Actually, it's a pentagon, but
Okay.
Is
Oh,
it
no,
supposed to
it's
say
hexagon,
unnamed, or
sorry.
should it say the Nocht Judai?
That should say the Nocht Judai again. Hold on.
Doug, Judy.
Oh, I thought I changed that again. All right, whatever.
Why is that
music
skull
from?
stinky?
Okay, so this is how
I
we are
love
going
it.
to do Voyage encounters. This is a roguelike style selection. It is going to take you the same amount of time no matter what you choose. But because I was undecided between a hex crawl and a point crawl, and the more I researched and thought about it, the more I was like, this is just a roguelike selection. Basically, you guys are going to choose the encounters that you are going to run into. So, green is going to be good or positive, could also be neutral. Blue is definitively neutral, there might be a net 0. And then red is going to be a combat or negative encounter. These can also be randomly determined, but we are going to save that for later. So, your 2 options right now will lead you down one of these 2 paths. Ultimately, you will end up at the Isle of Tortuga.
As long as we don't die.
Correct. But you're going to be sailing regardless. So, Navigator, if you would like, you can move to at least the first thing. To at least the first option. Okay. Do I have the thing I think I have? Okay. Oh, that's unhelpful. Great. Go away now. Not what I wanted. Oh, this is what this is for. Building a scene. Thank you for your patience.
Do, 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 do.
Okay. So now you guys are here, and as you are sailing, a whale passes you by. Right, everyone can see this time? Yes, okay. So this is, you can't go below decks on this ship, this is a different ship, but as you are sailing, a whale passes you by, just... And you can see it a little distance away from your ship.
Is
Oh, charming.
this a average size whale for whales in the archipelago?
Yeah, I don't think you're perturbed by the sight of this whale. I think it's common. It doesn't look like it is a sea monster.
Sometimes a whale is just a whale.
Sometimes an encounter is just oh, whoops. I need to remember that I have to take off the under construction sign.
Oopsie doodles.
Yeah. But you are on your ship, you see this whale out in the distance. Unfortunately, 5e does not go bigger than Gargantuan, but it looks to be about the same size as your vessel, so you just see...
That's a quite a large whale then.
Yeah.
I'd like to insight the whale.
Okay.
Where's Captain Ahab when you need him?
We super
no.
don't need Captain Ahab right now.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
We're not from Hell's Harding at this one.
Okay, yeah, Renji, go ahead and you give me an insight. Okay. On a 16, you see a whale enjoying the beautiful sunny climes of the archipelago. It looks like this one may have swum down from the colder climes of Wistora.
Does it do like the jumping breaching thing that sometimes whales do?
Yes, it absolutely goes...
Clearing off those
Ah.
barnacles.
I wish I could remember Agrin's teachings about how to speak to animals, but I can't quite remember it at this time.
Does it possibly speak common?
Let me check. Does the whale speak common? No.
Why would they speak common when they have their own perfectly good language that we have yet to decipher?
I think, if anything, they might
Oh,
speak
wait.
Draconic.
Do they speak primordial Aquan?
Ooh, also possible.
No, it's a whale.
Yeah, but like,
It speaks whale.
It's
Whales
a
are-
creature.
okay, can I
Wait,
try speaking whale?
With the token, it looked like it's slowly backing out of the sea. Like, I don't want to be associated with these idiots.
It's like
Renji just looks at the whale and it's like, that's a good omen for today. A breaching whale that didn't try to harm us. I'll take that as a good omen for the day.
I'd like to take out my notebook and draw it. Draw a little picture.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So when Renji asked if you could draw, and you were like, I do calligraphy.
Well, there's a difference between just drawing a subject in front of you and the math and proportions necessary for plotting a map and actually having accurate data.
Okay.
The skills are not mutually transferable on a one-to-one
Yeah.
basis.
Hey,
Yeah.
my fingers are too big to hold a writing implement anyway. So
Is there anything
Really?
that you do is there anything else that you do in this whale scene, or do you continue to sail on as you draw?
I think it's just a nice, pleasant scene with a pleasant whale. Good omen.
A nice little whale. Doing
Okay.
nice little whale
Well,
things.
nice large whale, actually, but
Okay,
It's only
Touche.
so you now have an option. Steph, do you want to say something?
no.
Okay.
Should we take a vote on which direction we go in?
I'm gonna say yes. This is a meta vote, though. This is you as players.
Oh, okay. My meta vote is the side of the skull, just because one, it looks interesting because it's smelly, but also because of Galen, in honor of him.
so he could have his skull.
Exactly.
Oh, I was gonna say let's go with the get the hard stuff out first. and
Yeah,
then see what
that
else
was my
happens.
thought.
I was gonna say tentacle as well.
So that's 3 for tentacles.
Yep, that is democracy. All right. Renji, do you want to move the ship
Oh,
towards
yeah.
the tentacles? Okay. We're gonna do this again.
Skulls for the skull throne and all that jazz.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, where is it?
Breading for the corn dog.
Breading for the corn dog.
Oh my!
Damn.
I've never heard that one before.
That's really funny. Let's do this one. Oh, perfect. Okay. All right. You guys are entering into like your second day of sailing. Renji, go ahead and give me a perception check. 16. You start to notice some fins cutting through the water a little bit away from you. Oh, come on. You gotta be shitting me.
I see a ghostly image
No!
in the water.
That's so
spooky.
A
stupid.
ghostly visage.
No, hold on. Where the fuck?
What do you want with this ghostly visage?
We're Marley and Marley.
Ooh.
Oh, Oh, I remember those sailors. Yeah, they tried to scam everybody.
Oh my god, this is embarrassing. 'Cause I swear to God, I had.
They were shipbrokers.
There we go. Okay.
Not to be racist, but would you call them sharks?
Well, they were Fistrians, so.
Ooh, even worse.
Okay, you see a set of 3 fins cutting through the water after you.
Crew, I think we might have a problem.
Aye.
As the sharks draw nearer, you can actually see on their back. You can see.
Do these sharks have laser beams attached to their heads?
Damn it! No.
Nice.
Laser beams.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams.
What is that from?
It's Austin Powers.
Austin Powers, yeah.
I was gonna say, I know I'm LARPing that it's 2005, but well done.
Oh, I might just be able to. Hold on. Because I did this on purpose.
Are those sharks with Eldritch blasters attached to their heads?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I love it.
That's
It's terrible.
That's fucked
Don't ever
up.
do it again.
Do we get the sense that this is one creature with 3 fins or 3 separate creatures?
It is 3 separate creatures.
Gotcha.
Okay. Renji, as these as these sharks draw closer, you can see riding on the back of them, carrying spears, appear to be some other kind of fish person. And I'm going to need everyone here to roll initiative.
I swear, the first thing Renji's going to pick up when he gets to Tortuga is a damn bell.
Oh shit, 2 reef sharks both rolled 14s and they grouped them. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. Phenomenal. Renji, that is... Hold on. Where are we? No. I don't know why it's starting at the group. Renji, that is your turn. Petrus, you are on deck. There are enemies in the water. Or there are enemies first.
Renji calls out, "All hands on deck. Prepare to be boarded."
Okay.
And he's going... There's definitely hostile intent for these. Do I recognize these things?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception... Or you give me a perception check. Give me a history check.
Damn it.
There's a lot of different fish people in the archipelago. You don't want to be racist.
I don't want to be racist, but I'm set. Can I insight them?
No. You've already made your free check. If you make another one, it's going to have to be in action.
Let's see. What can I do? Oh, right. For the sake of the crew, I will be casting this.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
Goodberry.
Goodberry.
Hey, it might come in handy.
Okay.
You manifest some sea grapes.
Alright. That's your action. Any bonus actions from you?
Not this time. It's one of those things, like, these things are coming at us, and I expect hostile intent, but they haven't actually done anything directly hostile yet.
Okay. So this shark is going to swim up with its movement. Let me double check. Yeah, it's got 40 feet of movement, so it goes from here to here, and then it can go. So that used 25, and then here. Okay. So the shark and its Sahaguin rider move up and around. And then it's this Sahaguin's turn. Do they have... Yes. It's going to lob a spear at you. Don't know why he has disadvantage, but okay.
Is it the height?
Maybe. We'll see. Do they have any effects? No. Do you have any effects on you that would cause you them? No. Okay. Oop, no. Alright. So he chucks a spear up at you. It misses. Petrus, that is your turn. Will, you're on... Or, not Will. God damn it. It says William Butt. Old token.
You haven't.
Yep, that's gonna be
Gotcha.
hostile intent. It's bombing time. I can't target it.
Oh. Oh, god damn it. I don't know why it does... Which one are you looking at? This one?
Yeah, the one that's just tried to yuck a thing up at us.
Yeah, I don't know why it says that they're secret. They're not secret. They're clearly hostile. But it just sets them up as secret sometimes, which is interesting. Alright, there you go.
Okay, so yeah, it does seem to be it's at long range. So that'll be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Still a 14 to hit.
14 does hit.
Cool. $10 damage. Kaboom.
Bang. Ow! Okay, sweet.
You throw stuff, I throw stuff, and my stuff hurts more.
Did you do it at... You threw it as a single bomb. Okay, so you actually just exploded the Sahuagin. You did not hit the shark.
Cool.
Alright. Anything else from you?
I think that'll be it for me. I do draw my spear in my other hand.
You put the spear over your shoulder like a baseball bat and huck a bomb up and down. Alright, cool. The reef sharks are going to go, or these sharks are going to go. They have a movement speed of 40, so they're going to go here. Clink. No, don't do that. Just one of you. This Hohuagin was riding this one, so they're going to swim up, so they're right below the deck of the ship. And then this one is going to actually take a dash action. So that's 40 feet there. And then it's going to go another 40 feet here. And then that shark's going to come with it. Great. Alright. Galen, that is your turn. Arachne, you're on deck.
Alright, let's see. I guess that counts like us leaning over. I'll move over a little bit. No, wait, no. First we have to... Boop. You have to make a Constitution saving throw. As I tried to use disorient.
Okay. I think it did it automatically, which sucks, but I will do it again. What is it, a wisdom? A constitution, okay.
Well, if that one was a roll, that would have been...
Nope, 17 succeeds. Okay. Anything else from you?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Alright. Arachne, that's you, and Petrita, you're on deck.
All right, let's get mean.
It's so funny.
All right, gonna need a wisdom save from this jerk-off asshole that I can see over the deck.
Yep. That's a 3. He fails.
That's a 3. The only thing you've ever defeated are high expectations.
No. Can he? It does. Oh.
Arachne's sequel book from Harsh Words and How They Hurt. Salty Words, Salty Wounds.
Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
Very nice. All right. Any bonus actions from you?
Bonus actions. Why? I sure am a bard.
Good,
I'm
because I didn't
going
want to
to
say anything.
You have to keep convincing yourself of that every episode.
I need to keep remembering because it's not on the spellbook tab of my sheet. It's on the features tab of my sheet.
Oh.
So that's something for me to just figure out how I can remember that. Yeah, I'm going to throw some bardic inspiration at our good dude Renji Akuma, and I also need to throw some damage. Thank you. 3 damage on the jackass.
Okay.
All right. So, yep, that is action and bonus action.
Did you actually cast Bardic on Renji?
I did not, because it is not a spell, and that's gonna mess me up forever. There you
Okay.
go. Standard roll, or just use?
Yeah, it should just be normal.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There you go. Take
Yeah.
your bardic.
Yep, you got it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. EOT for you?
Yep.
All right. Amphitrite, it's your turn. The next
I have a question
PC is Renji.
I have a question before my turn.
Okay.
Is the ship part of this combat?
If the sharks start biting it, maybe.
All right. No, I didn't know if that was like something that was supposed to happen automatically. That's why I...
The ship does not
Okay.
have an initiative, no.
All right. Coup beans.
Because this
I'm
isn't
gonna
ship
do-
combat. This is like
Yeah.
player combat, right?
Correct, yes. No
Yeah, but
officer
we are on a
actions.
ship, so...
Ship
I mean, if
combat.
we had cannons and stuff like that, we could use them, but we don't.
Who's the biggest shark in town?
I tried to do Titanic ass. I did do it. It
You
just
did.
didn't. All right, cool. So that's my bonus action, and then I'm going to do Brutus Bombardment on this dude closest to me.
Okay.
Why? What?
No, that's just funny because it's like you specifically are throwing something at it, and I'm like, I don't know what you're throwing at it, but that's very funny.
Hey, it
Chucks a
doesn't say.
barrel at
It
him.
doesn't say that I have to like. It doesn't say I have to actually identify what I'm throwing, right? It just says I throw a thing.
I mean,
Ripping
there
a
are
chunk
barrels
of
nearby.
stone out of the ground or utilizing an appropriate object nearby. It specifically says that.
Oh, okay, yeah, but the thing is, it's still through the thing, and it attacked. Does a 24 hit?
24 hits.
Seven damage because I rolled a 2. Cool.
Blah.
Yeah, there's not much else I can do. Because are they on the ship? No, they're not on the ship.
No, they're in
just-
the water.
Okay. All right, yeah, that's all I can do. I'll try something else next time.
Okay. This Sahaguin that is extremely upset is going to try to make a, let's say, athletics check to climb the ship. Oh, he suffers, what is it, minus 1d4?
For the... Pardon me, for the...
For vicious
the-
mockery.
It's...
Oh, no, it's just for attacks. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's...
disadvantage
yeah,
for
it's
attack,
disadvantage,
He-
disadvantage on attacks.
He only rolls a 9, so he gets, like, to the railing, and you just see his teeth, like, nah, nah.
And can I use a free action to just sass him?
Yeah, you can sass it without vicious mockery.
What did I say? These expectations, too high.
Yeah. Alright. This Sahaguin is going to do the same thing. That's a 5. He gets part of the way up the ship. They're really trying, guys. All right, Renji, that is your turn.
Renji looks over at Arachne real quick, and it's like, this is it? So, okay, I come over here. Can I see this Sahaguin down
Yeah,
beneath me?
He's like got a dagger in the side, and then he's scrabbling with his claws to try to get up.
All right, Reggie's just like very casually just gonna. All right.
All right, so it's a con save. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a 5. He fails. Takes 2 damage. Bzat!
No, stop it. No, down. Bad fish, man.
That did. Which one did that hit? That that hit the sword. Okay, great. Anything else from you?
That's it for now.
Okay. Let's see. It's this shark's turn. This shark is going to attempt to bite the ship. In order to actually hit the ship, it has to make a. It has to beat an AC of 12. Oh, no, I don't want to attack that. That is a 22 to hit.
Oof.
It only deals 7 damage to the ship, so it only deals it deals 7 damage to the ship. So.
So now the ship is in combat, so it should join the rotation, no?
I mean, it can.
It should be able to defend itself, alright? Like,
Oh, look, a little baby boat.
Ow. That's our job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the ship does not have the ability... It's not alive.
we can't just like, fuakata.
Hi, can you repeat those sounds for me, please?
Fuakata. Like, just use the ship,
Like
fuakata.
steer the boat. I don't think it would move fast enough to be able to have any feasible effect on combat. We are
Okay.
effectively being boarded.
Right. Thank you, Steve. I think Steph is suggesting ram the Sahaguins.
Why not?
Walk at the Hawkins?
It would be doable if they were in front of us, but they outpaced our ship.
Okay, this Sahaguin. Did this one attempt to climb up yet? No, he's gonna make his to athletics check. Okay, this one manages to board the ship. And it's going to stab at Petrus. It does have multi-attack. One with its bite and one with
I
its
thought that
claws.
was.
What's
No,
up?
I thought the first one that was trying to climb up was a different one.
No, this one... Let's see. 2 Sahaguins attempted to climb. One got a 9, one got a 5. It hasn't been this one's turn yet, because it just got back to this one.
Got it.
So this one got an 11. DC 10 to climb. So it climbed up the side of the ship. The other 2 did not make it. This one made it. And so now it's going to take an attack on you. It's going to make a bite. It misses on a 5. But it is going to attack you with its spear. That misses as well. So you're just like, You're like, what the hell?
Can you not?
Alright, Petrus, that is your turn.
Oh boy. Alrighty. It's gonna regret that.
Yeah, it is.
Stop biting holes in my ship.
I am going to be taking out the drawing the dagger.
Okay.
I'm actually going to attack with dagger as my attack action.
Okay.
Midi attack?
Yeah, that's normal.
No, right. Make sure I'm targeting the right one. Okay.
That's an 8. That misses.
8. However, my bonus action, telekinetic shove.
Love it.
Off the boat!
Okay. What is that? A deck save or a con save?
It is, I think, strength.
Or strength save.
Let me find the. I should have had this up already.
Not your fault.
I'm still getting used to seeing things, where things. Here we go. Telekinetic. It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to change that for people, or I will show people how to change it.
Yeah, it's strength. DC 14.
Okay, phenomenal.
I could have swore he said telekinetic shark.
No, that's later. Oh, that's a 19.
Love it.
He succeeds.
Oh,
So you
not from that thing.
No.
Never mind.
No, the Sahaguin. You try to telekinetically shove it off the ship, and it like grips in with its claws.
Okay, but what if silvery barbs?
Oh, what if silvery barbs?
What if it was some silvery barbs?
What if there was silvery
What if
barbs?
What
Barbs
if
were silvery.
there were, in fact, silvery barbs?
19.
Oh, ew. You know what? That's fine. I tried. Okay.
That's really funny, though. I love that.
Amphitrite, would you care to do the honors?
Okay. It is these reef sharks, these sharks' turn. So this shark is going to make an attack on the ship. That is a hit. Deals 4 damage. Great. This shark's turn, same thing. It is going to make an attack on the ship. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I was going to say, that's not a reaction. That is a critical miss. Shark's is like, can't get his bite all the way around it. Galen, that is your turn. Arachne, you're on deck.
Right, wait, no, that's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Woo, woo, woo. Try that. Like that. So Galen moves across the deck so that way he's standing in front of the Sahaguin, and then I'll look to my left and right and go, apologies, and then I'll take a deep breath and.
Oh no, okay. Each large or smaller creature you choose within 5 feet of you is pushed. Okay. Oh, and there's no save. It just, you push them 5 feet away.
Yes.
Oh,
away
okay.
from me.
Great.
And I choose you, and I point my finger. Yeah.
Okay, that guy goes tumbling off the side. Splashes down into the water. Incredible.
Oh crap, and I got an action. Oh my god. What is it? That was like 5, 10, 15, 20. So that would be like crap. And that would be like another 5 feet like that. Oh wait, I hadn't even thought. And then I poke my head over the side, and good riddance to you.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's a 20. That hits. Go ahead and deal damage. Beautiful. Okay.
And now stand it.
Beautiful. All right, Arachne, it's your turn. Amp, you're on deck.
All right. That one that is... well, actually, hold on. Let me think about this. Gonna take a step back. Going to be mean again. This time to the one on the other side. Let's be mean. Do-do-do-do. Go for some vicious mockery.
Alright, that is a wisdom save.
Yep.
That's a 5. That's a fail.
What was the first part of you to rot off? Your brain or your balls?
Ouch! Damn.
Oof.
Alright. So that is my 3 psychic damage and disadvantage on its next attack. And I'm going to pull a dagger out of my cloak.
Oh, because that's a bonus action. Or
Correct.
oh shit. Okay.
Is a bonus action or free action? Because it's an object interaction.
Oh no, the dagger.
Action.
I meant the vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery is an action.
Okay, so you're just pulling the dagger out to get ready.
Correct. I'm readying for when they eventually come aboard to stab. being mean will only get you so far in life.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Is that EOT for you?
Yes.
Okay.
What you guys see,
Mm.
if you happen to look, Arachne has her, ugly patchy cloak on, just kind of covers her, like puts one arm in front of the other, and suddenly there's a dagger.
All right. Amphitrite, that is your turn.
All right. Well, there are a lot of things I can't do because the thing is now back in the water, and I had some good ideas, and they're all gone. So
You can.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should jump in the water. That's like your bread and butter.
Eat a shark.
I'm sorry. I was leading up to that, guys. I need to be the drama. Okay, I am the drama. All right.
I'm pretty sure that's your husband, Bestie. I'm sorry.
Where do you think you learned it from?
Oh, bitch, please. Don't.
Not even.
Ooh. Alrighty now. So I'm going to do is, I'm going to frantic bite it. Where did I put it? All right. I am.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 19 hits.
Cool. 12 damage.
All right.
Cleave a nearby target. Cleave it?
You can hit the shark next to it, because you dealt so much damage that you killed the Sahaguin and still dealt more.
Splash damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big bite.
Cool. Why does it...
You can do it just once, yeah.
I don't know why it keeps on like, all right, cool. So I killed the Szechuan. So...
The what?
Szechuan?
The Szechuan?
The Saskatchewan.
Delicious.
You killed the Szechuan, yeah. The Szechuan.
You killed the Satchmo. Okay.
All right, so...
It's Steph's bedtime, guys.
Aw.
Listen, I'm tired for two. Anyway, so the green thing is dead, yes?
Yes, the Sahaguin is dead.
How much movement have I used?
You jumped off the ship, so I'm going to say that you used 10 feet of movement.
10 feet. So that means I have 25, I believe, because my swim speed
Is 35.
Is 35. So I'm going to take that as an opportunity to... So wait, how... I move as close to this one as I can.
So frantic bite allows you to take disengage as a bonus action. Okay. So when you're moving So when you're moving past the shark, it's not going to get an attack on you.
Yeah, so that's my bonus action, but I also want to use my movement. I don't know how far is 25 feet though.
Right there.
All right. So the other one is too far away for me to use the tremor thing, right?
You are underwater.
Quaking tremors. Oh, I can't use quaking tremors for that?
No. Because it specifically says walking, and you are not walking.
That seems really prejudiced, but okay.
No,
All right,
because
I mean,
then
you can make little waves. That
Little
would be
splashes.
adorable.
No, you get different things when you level up as your class to do stuff underwater. Okay. Is that EOT
All right,
for you?
So that's... Yep, it is.
All right. This Sahaguin...
I have to call out Majestic Acid Bear in the stream chat. Sahaguin.
Thanks, Chase. All right. Oh, that's a 20. This guy climbs up on deck of the ship. He's gonna try to
Why did he make him sound like Waluigi? Wah!
That's a 7. That misses. And
Yep.
then he is going to try and attack you with his claws. That's an 8. He misses.
Ooh, buddy. Having a rough day.
Yes, the Wallahuagans.
That's
Those
how
visuals, though, are
Damn it!
kind of freaky. The visuals are kind of freaky. Like, I was like, oh my god. Did you really... like hurt Arachne, but no, it missed, even though it like looked like it hit it.
Yeah. Okay, this one's gonna try and climb. That's a 10. He makes it on the ship. He gurgles and attempts to attack Renji.
Don't you burgle at me.
That's a 6. That's a miss, and then he's gonna stab you with
Is that
his
supposed
spear.
to be a disadvantage?
Yes, vicious mockery.
Oh, right.
And then after that, it goes away. All right, so they climb on board. I try to attempt to attack you, and you're just like holding them at arm's length. Like, what are these guys doing? All right.
I mean, this is.
Renji, that's your turn. Petrus, you're on deck.
Kill.
I'm gonna speak in like primordial awkward. What do you want?
Renji, give me a history check. Based on the noises that these guys are making, they do not speak Aquan.
Oh, okay.
You know something about them. These are, by this point, you've determined that these are Sahaguins, and you recognize the general build of these fish people, these specific fish people. These are more like predatory hunters rather than spirits. But they're not,
okay.
Yeah, these are like natural denizens of the archipelago rather than like something transformed.
Right, and they're just generally aggressive.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sword time.
All right.
You know what? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Is the activate water blade a free action or is that an action?
It's a bonus action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the trade-off.
I think first I will actually unsheath my blade, and as I unsheath it, I will attack.
Okay. That is a hit. On an 18. 9 damage. Oh, shit.
And then I will bonus action hit them again with the sheath.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a hit on a 19. Oh, shit. Bonk! You drop this thing down low. Sheath is a bonus action, you said?
Yeah, because I'm using the sheath as a dual weapon thing.
Okay. I think I have to change that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah, so you drop this thing low. It's actually going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
19. Okay. It does not cower in fear and retreat.
Damn.
That is this shark's turn. This shark is going to try to take another bite out of the ship. That's an 8. It misses. Can't get through the wood.
Oh, wait. As a bonus action, I did too much damage on my secondary. My proficiency doesn't get applied to that, does it? As a bonus action dual weapon strike?
Oh, no, it does not unless you have the dual weapon fighting.
Right.
Okay. So, we'll just subtract 4 from that.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought that number was like a little high because I'm pretty sure my proficiency is not supposed to be applied to that.
Yeah.
Or not my dex score isn't supposed to be applied to that.
Yeah, not proficient. Okay.
I didn't think so. I gotta change that.
Alright, Petrus, it is your turn.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just out of range. Wait a second.
What's the range of your spear?
Spear.
No, that would be a pike, which is a two-handed weapon.
Yep.
Damn.
I'm dual-wielding, but
Every time.
telekinesis. Strength saving throw.
Telekinetic shove? Incredible.
Towards me.
Oh! That's a 4. It fails. You shove it closer to you.
This way.
Holy
And now...
Oh, let's fucking go.
That's so funny.
Watch me miss. No!
That's a nat
That's a
20.
crit!
Holy shit, that's a crit.
Perfect.
11 damage as I pull this sucker right into my knife.
Oh, he's gonna make that wisdom save with disadvantage. Yep, okay. Holy shit.
He ran into your knife. He ran into your knife
10
10
times.
He had a
Thank you, Steph. I'm glad we shared a brain cell.
Yay, brain cell.
Incredible. Okay, he's frightened. Anything else from you, Petrus?
Nope, that's it for me.
Okay. It's this reef shark's turn. This reef shark is going to try to bite the ship, because that's what they've been trained to do. That's a crit. Holy shit. Ooh. Okay. You hear and the ripping and tearing of ship's timbers as...
How are they... Oops, sorry.
You hear the ripping and tearing of ship's timbers as this one shark, like a leech, is almost burrowing inside of it. You can hear Jay from below decks going, "Whoa!"
How are they biting through the wood?
They are specifically
It's a
bred...
jawstring on these things!
They're specifically bred to do this.
Oh boy.
Actually, this shark is not going to try to bite the ship. This shark is going to swim and attack Amphitrite. That's a 22 to hit. That hits. 8 damage. Chomp! Shark takes a bite out of your arm. Galen, that is your turn. Arachne, you're on deck.
Okay. Wait. Wrong button. Boop, 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 boop. And we'll go like that. Wait a minute. Or wait. Can we like hit through people?
Not really. Well, do you have reach?
Yes.
Then, yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Oh, shit. That's a miss.
No.
Fuck did you get a win?
Witches get them for whatever reason. It came with the kit, and I was like, okay.
That's incredible.
I ask no questions.
Hey, Rich, I just had a horrible thought. Can I narrate something that you definitely won't like?
Okay.
Cool. Rich, you unwind from around your waist some of the cord that was around your neck when you drowned, and you attempt to lash out at this creature that is causing you torment.
Oh.
Love it.
And that's where your whip comes from. Alright, is that EOT for you?
Yep.
Okay. Arachne, that's you. Amp, you're on deck.
The turntables have turned to the tables. And let's do some stabbing from consume item. What the hell?
Yeah, I need to change that.
Yeah. From Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. Yeah. And with advantage, because my bestie is here to help.
Oh, yeah, you're flanking. 12. That does hit.
Does that? All right.
Seven damage. Oh, he's down.
All right. If he is down, then I am going to hop on over
Okay.
to.
No, yeah, okay.
You're gasping like you think I'm gonna do something clever. I'm not. I'm just gonna give Renji another bardic and advantage from standing here.
Oh, incredible. Okay, go ahead and give Renji
Yeah.
a bardic.
Bard, 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 bard.
Bard, no, the science pie. I don't know. I reached for the first words that came to mind.
You got some words. There were words there.
Those were the most words of the English
Bard,
language.
bard, and bard. Those were all words. Good job.
All right.
Words.
Amp, it is your turn.
So wait, did Arachne? Okay, so Arachne killed the other one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I want to know if I can do this thing. Can I British bombardment? But can I use the shark that's next to me to throw it at the other shark?
Okay, so there's a shark here, and you want to throw that shark at this shark.
Yes.
Okay, I need you to make me an athletics check to pick up the
Okay.
shark.
Grapple that. You need to grapple that.
You need to grapple that shark, yeah.
All right, I would like.
I hit a
Wait,
motherfucker
where's
with
my
another
athletics?
motherfucker.
Yeah. So 16 is going to make an opposed athletics check. It has a +2 to this roll. That's a 5.
Boy, oh boy.
Okay. I'm going to say calculate the damage for your brutish bombardment, and both sharks will take that.
Fucking love it.
All right, well then I have to. What is it? Can I
Oh.
just do the damage for brutish bombardment?
You might have to target...
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
You
I
take
can,
both sharks, you tie them
normal.
by the tail with Galen's whip, and you have shark
Oh no,
chops.
I have to do an attack.
Yeah, you have to target one. That's fine.
Before...
Yeah, you still have to... Okay. So, you were able to grapple it, but when you threw it, it did no damage because you threw it
Oh wait,
underwater.
can I use Pip? Can I use Pip as a help? Sorry.
Do you have Pip?
I was supposed to. I don't know how. Like, Pip was supposed to be by me. But I don't know.
Gotta get that
But
fixed.
Pip doesn't automatically like. All right.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna try this again.
Okay. It's a
All right.
14. That does
That-
hit that time.
All right. Cool. 10 damage to both of them. So this goes there. Right? And that goes right. So you have to move that one.
Yes,
to that one,
I'm
and give
moving
both
it.
of
I'm
them.
moving it. Dealing
Thank
with
you
damage.
for
Humoring you, yeah. Okay, that's
Humoring,
a
yeah.
Hagen is dead.
Eric, are you
Alright.
reading the chat in the stream?
A little bit, yeah.
Jason's on some bangers over there.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. I'm missing all the chase bangers.
This
Hey,
No,
Chase.
there's so many of them too.
Hi,
You gotta go read them.
Chase.
this Sahaguin, because it has been bloodied, is going to make another wisdom save. Wow, that's a 19. It is it is standing strong, and it is going to make an attack against one of each of you. It's 11 that misses. That's a 6 that misses. God damn it. Okay. Renji, that's your turn. Petrus, you're on deck.
Poor little guy. He's trying his hardest.
I think I know where I went wrong, but that's a thing for next time.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action first and hit him with my sheath.
Okay. I took away the extra damage, so you're no longer proficient in it.
Right. It should just do the +1 because it's part of the +1 set,
Mhm.
I think.
Mountain is not enchanted. Just your sword is.
Oh, I thought it was like a combined. Whatever.
No. No, fuck you.
Just the blade. Okay. Just wanted to be clear.
You said enchant my sword. You did not say enchant my whole kit and caboodle.
I know. That's fine. Although, wait, it should also be finesse though. But when I add the finesse, that should be for attack, but not damage.
Wait, mountain should be a finesse weapon?
Yeah, because it's part of the set. It's technically like a katana.
Okay, so finesse.
Yeah, but when you do the finesse, it adds the extra agility, it adds the extra agility damage.
The extra dex damage.
Yeah, the extra dex damage. Yeah.
It shouldn't, because you're not proficient in it anymore. Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. No, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be good now.
The numbers. I was looking at the edit sheet for that thing. It's like some of the numbers weren't adding up.
Mm. Alright, go ahead and make that attack then. 14 hits, wow.
Only because I used the bardic.
I was just about to say, only because you used the bardic. Oh, you've killed this Sahaguin. He's dead.
You see, it's still adding the dex damage, though.
Oh yeah, it is. I might have to change that in MIDI rather than where I have been changing it. Okay, is it just the...
I don't think I'm actually technically in range to cleave the reef shark. I don't...
No, you're not. The reef shark is below you. You can't cleave.
I didn't think so.
Okay. With that, because Amphitrite has thrown a shark away at these two, and this shark has seen its master die, we do come out of combat. As they swim away!
And good
Awesome.
riddance.
I love how the two sharks that are on top of each other remain on top of each other as they swim away. They're just like
stuck
so...
on each other.
It's like Hanna-Barbera coconuts as they try to get it together.
All right, you put me back on the ship.
God damn it, Joe!
Uh,
Yes, I put you back on the ship. Okay.
Yes, as Chase said, the sharks went out to swear vengeance against us.
can you put it so that we can move freely though?
Oh yeah, we're not in combat anymore.
I did. Combat's over.
Oh yeah, we
Why can't I move my token?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, now I can. Now I can.
All right. We're gonna take frightened off this corpse.
But
Going
that
to
question, because he was under the fear condition, did he shit himself when he died?
What?
Why? Why?
It's a thought that crossed my mind, and I need an answer now.
No.
I don't-
You are unable to determine because you do not know Sahaguin anatomy.
How do you know?
All right, roll a nature check.
Let's not say it didn't.
No,
Something swabbed the Orlop.
yeah, it doesn't act. This is one of those cases where it doesn't actually matter what she
If it
rolls.
does Amphitrite, you get to clean it up.
There you go. Yeah, C4. You don't know.
I don't know shit about shit.
Great. Okay. So, with that, you have successfully completed this combat and can now move on, potentially, to your next encounter. Again, you do have the ability to travel 20% faster, so you can skip one encounter if you would like.
I'm not sure I want
we
to skip though.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Can we heal the ship any?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wouldn't we all technically get a long rest from that because it's like a day or something?
We gotta make our
Yes.
ship shape.
Yes, but it's the same rules as when you guys were traveling in the rig, where if that happens, it'll just basically be encounter, rest, encounter, rest, encounter, rest, and so nothing will actually get done. So
Okay.
you can
We
take
didn't use that many resources anyway.
right. You can take another voyage action. You can take up to your 5 voyage actions if you would like, and one of them can definitely be to repair the ship.
I think we should. The damn shark kept biting it.
Okay, so as the bosun, I would like to make her ship shape.
Okay. Let me double check the rules for that, because that will actually change depending on how many people help you. because you'll be able to roll
Okay,
additional stuff.
Yeah, it's a dexterity. Well, it's a carpenter's tool check. I don't think I have carpenter's tools. I don't know. I would have to check, but
Did we just lose Steve?
We lost Steve, yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
But is it just dexterity check if I don't have carpenter's tools?
Well, if you don't have carpenter's tools, then you can't do it.
All right, so I can't do it. Does anybody have carpenter's tools?
I don't think we had shit. We gotta get to
Well,
a port and get some tools.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I didn't lose any of my shit. It's just that I never had it to begin with.
DM,
Mm-hmm.
for having managed the stores, did I find any carpenter's tools when I was, going through?
I'm gonna say give me investigation, because again, this is basically like the whims of Mardi.
Yeah. All right.
The magnanimous Mardi.
22.
Does Marty know what the fuck is going on? Yes. Okay, so you have some carpenter's tools.
All right. Hell yeah.
So let me
I love
see.
that was an investigation check and not just a straight luck check.
Well, you're looking for stuff, you know?
No, that's
Cataloging
fair.
being thorough. All right, so we do have carpenter's tools.
Okay.
All right, so then can I give you the help action to do maker ship shape?
I cannot perform that action, but
No,
and then-
they would have to give you help to do that action.
Oh, okay,
Or
so because
somebody
you have the
would. I
carpenter's
think
tools.
A first mate
Yes.
or whoever.
a first mate or an arcanist can be the backup to help you make her ship shape.
All right,
and
I can't
there-
roll.
Bear in mind, if we make her ship shape as the second action, we get more percentage of health back.
Yeah, but I've already taken an action, so this is my second action.
What's the first thing you did?
Fish.
Nope, that was last voyage action.
Oh, then I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna fish again. What is that? A survival check?
Yeah, I mean, it should just be... Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so
can
okay,
we-
I nat 20'd it. For for that, and then do I do a dexterity check for this one?
Yes, I will give you carpenter's tools. So give me a second.
All right.
I
So where
do
would
have a
that be when
question.
I?
Yes,
That'd be my inventory.
Renji.
Because we had the Sahaguin bodies on the deck, does that technically count as a plunder action?
Skulls!
Oh no.
Galen's got his priorities in order.
I'm gonna fuck with you guys right now. You know what?
Please do
You
not
know what,
fuck with
you
us.
guys.
Fuck you guys. No, I'm gonna do this. You want this so bad? I'm gonna do it.
Lord.
Okay.
I just asked if it's technically plunder.
So
Uh,
okay, go ahead. Is this where this is? No. Where is it? No. Yes, you can plunder. However, it's not going to be like useful plunder. You know what I mean?
Well, if Galen gets the skulls, he's happy.
We get some body parts, we grind them up into chum, and then we use them to enhance amphitrite's fishing.
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Don't you
I
hate
don't-
me?
No,
I don't want to interrupt, but I'm running into some technical difficulties. I'm trying to
No.
log back in because my computer pooped out when the
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's why you dropped out. Okay.
Oh, the power went out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
No, it's not the power went out. It's my laptop has a loose power cable,
Oh, been there.
and
Yep.
when it's out, it's fine. When it's plugged in, it's fine. When it's like halfway in, halfway out, that's when it turns out. And I can't log back in.
Okay, so it
Probably
says
says
that
I'm
you're already
already
logged in.
logged
I'm gonna kick you, and then you're gonna
Yeah.
wait, and then you should be able to come back in.
Yes.
Where the fuck are these things? I know.
So it's not letting me roll carpenter's tools.
Why?
Oh, it's
no,
a
it says
save.
No targets
Or is it?
Save.
I gave you carpenter's tools in the thing.
I know. I keep doing it and look at the chat.
No targets to save. Why does it do it as a save? Okay. Just roll a regular dexterity check.
Okay.
Or is that a strength check?
No, my thing says dexterity.
Oh.
As an ability check or a saving throw? Ability check, right?
Yeah, as an ability check. God damn it.
And I do it with advantage because Arachne's helping, yes?
Correct.
Not eligible to help.
No.
No, because pardon me, I'm the quartermaster, not first mate or an arcanist.
Yeah, but you did the thing. I'm gonna say yes.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a
six.
6, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna come back and find that. God damn it. Okay. Alright, so unfortunately, because that's your second thing, you failed. Okay, Steve's back in. Good. Alright, so you failed.
No, I'm not. What?
Oh, you're not back in?
No.
Oh. I had just kicked you, and now it says you've logged back in. Alright.
It's lying.
Kick him while he's down.
Dang it.
Alright. Okay. So you failed, so you are unable to repair the ship, unfortunately.
So do I roll plunder for the thing, or?
Plunder is your own personal funds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you want to, you can loot the bodies and you can get the plunder from that.
I guess that would be what Galen specifically wants to do.
I am so mad. I don't know why I can't find this thing I'm looking for. I have to find it afterwards. But yes.
No, I'm still not able to log in. Weird.
This is where we find out, quoting Chase, this is where we find out Petrus is a Warforged and he just goes into low power mode.
You're not even stealing jokes anymore. You're just quoting someone else's.
Hey, because nobody else is paying attention.
I'm paying attention. I just can't say anything because I'm the fucking DM. Anyway. Steve, we will give you another try to log back in. I don't know what's wrong.
I can. I'm gonna chalk this up to technical difficulties. Nope, still no.
Still no.
What the fuck, computer?
I wish I could.
Is
help.
it the computer or is it the server? I mean, maybe if you did a server reset.
I can hold off until, like, if this keeps up having issues for the next session, then
Well, let's. Here's what's gonna happen. Let me see.
We could, if he can't get in, we could stream for him, and then you can tell him the directions of what.
Here's what's gonna happen. This is your next encounter. This extremely tiny little island in the middle of nowhere.
One little tree.
There is nothing on the island unless one of you would like to give me a perception check.
It's all you, Renji.
That is a nat 20 on and a 4 on the D4 plus 7 for a total of 31.
Damn.
You know the island better than the island knows itself, Renji.
Renji, you sit and you look at this island and you go, I don't know, something about that island seems a little bit off. And then, burrowing itself out from the island, you see an enormous crab just tunnel up to the surface, and it picks up a giant claw, and it waves at all of you. And that is where we'll end our session this evening. Okay.
Oh, holy shit, that's a big crab.
I thought it was a mirage.
We are going to take a short break. We'll be back in, let's say, 6 minutes. And then we are going to wrap up for the evening. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, Skango.
Ba-da-dum-bum-ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Intermission music brought to you by Steve.
Yeah.
I had to specifically switch over to this to... incredible. Okay. Oh, let me try... Can I do that now? I don't know if it'll work. Joe, can you do a favor and check your HUD? Because I just tried to do a group reset with everybody.
You mean like in Foundry?
Yeah.
Like what should I be seeing?
You should be seeing the format that I want it to be at, which is the ship actions being in a separate tab.
Oh, you mean like the thing underneath our name and the little black tabs at the top?
Yeah, the token HUD.
Nah, it's still. Oh, hold on. Let me refresh it to be sure. Take a look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I am not seeing any new tabs.
All right, no worries.
We can't quite get that thing to work how we want it to.
I don't want to do it individually because I think I can't. So I might just record a video to teach you guys how to do it and have you guys do it.
Oh, you got it working on your end?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. I was worried that thing was never going to work correctly.
Well, I mean, it sort of works. I'm gonna sit with it for a little bit after game. I also gotta change some people's weapons because they're doing weird shit.
Shh, you scare away this crab.
Crab battle.
Giant, fucking demon crab.
Some sort of cave demon. It broke my knife.
Okay, let me get some of these started.
And we'll have had a long rest by the time we reach this island, correct?
Yes, this time you'll have had a long rest.
Okay. It won't always be that way.
No, there still needs to be some balancing between traveling and... Because, like, the voyages are long. We'll talk about that in Rosebud Thorn.
Yeah.
Still waiting for Steph to get back, but we'll be good to go in a second or two.
What are you talking about? I said I was back a few minutes ago.
Oh. I didn't see it.
Go to the live reactions.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Welcome back, everyone. So, we're actually going to start this evening, because we were all waiting for you, with Steph. Babe, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Sorry. Hi. Cool. Yeah. No, I had fun this session. Rose, finally we're back on the water, because last time I was on the water, like physically there, we hadn't sunken, like we hadn't been shipwrecked yet, and then we were on the island, so I like didn't get the transition from being on a functional ship to shipwreck to island. I was just on a functional ship and then on an island. So I'm glad that we have a functional ship. I hope it stays that way. I hope it really isn't stolen. Or whatever. I liked so Rose is just, it's cool. It was cool to have some RP, to have a combat, and now to end it with a crab waving at us, whether or not it's friend or foe. We probably won't find out, because I don't know that we're going to stop in this island. But I can't wait to get to the land of turtles. Yeah. And Thorn, I don't know. I think this is just a personal thorn of missing the balance between being like fighty and magical that Sapphire brought. Because I really like that. Because usually I do just play tanks that are just like they do a lot of damage, they take a lot of damage, and Sapphire was the first character I played that like was able to like also have the added like ability to do like magic-y things, and I kind of am jealous of that time of my life. But that's a personal thorn. There was nothing in the game that no, Pip. The fact that Pip isn't like automatically like, well, it's better now than it was, but you know, it's still a thorn. But yeah, that's me. And then my appreciation is for Rich and Galen, which you know, you are a man of very few words, except for like in the reactions, which you're very funny and witty, which I love. And I don't know, I love playing with you, Rich. I think you're cool, and I am excited to see what Galen does and what his intention is. Like, well, I mean, he's conveyed like his intentions, but what will happen with Galen? Especially now that like we've been shipwrecked, we're like still traveling. Like this is only the first leg of the trip, and what more is gonna happen? But yeah, yeah.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we'll just have to see once we see. Um, once we get onto like the trail of things, because it's more of a hunt than a quest, I guess would be like a simple way to put it. But Rose, probably everyone will say it was just going to be like that we got to travel, but I would say my main Rose is seeing how the the Voyage kind of system is set up, and like the recent addition that Eric made, because I know that some of us did like a little bit of like a preview thing just to try and hopefully get a couple of people with a little bit of experience just to try and keep it smooth. It'll probably still be a rocky go for a little bit as we like learn it along, but it's just an interesting thing to do because it's not like many of the standard books that are out there give a lot of insight on what to do if you want to do an aquatic based adventure and everything. So it's pretty neat to kind of like build on that.
Also, every
stuff.
book says something different because people write their own rules.
Yeah, exactly. So, this is like a little combination of like 1, 2, and then yourself and everything. So it's just like, just see how the experiment works out and, what other people might take with it. Bud is, we've got like, there's this one and I think one more kind of like stop that might happen along the way before we get to Tortuga. And then we'll see like what awaits us there and, what little side quests or main story things might develop from that or along the way. Thorn, I don't think of any that I can think of that I had any issue with or anything like that. And then my appreciation is for Petrus, Webb, and Steve. Pretty much like I think I've said like previously, just like how Petrus is like kind of a fish out of water at the moment, but he tries to find ways to assist in what ways that he can. He's always trying to be helpful and trying to like like the Voyage mechanic of like what can I do with these like different Voyage mechanics in my current situation. But character wise, it's like in game, it's like there's that curiosity of like how is Petrus doing, like he's like moving things, but you don't see like he's not mumbling spell, like incantations and like, or like using like material components, like things are moving around him, but he's not like doing spells. Like out of game we know because we're saying things, but that'll be like an interesting tidbit that might, maybe that'll come up and become like a thing as we're going with like the telekinesis and stuff like that, because it doesn't look like it's spell work. And then my final thing for Petrus is that we need to get the lad geared up. He took a pretty bad loss of like most of his like starting gear, so I just want to see what Petrus is meant to do when he's got all of his appropriate accoutrement with him. And that's it for me.
Alrighty, so, well, Thorn is, aside from the, once again, shortened attendance because of my meetings and stuff, technical difficulties, oh boy. But I'm doing well. It was strictly just because my laptop has bad functionings. I do feel like I missed a good chunk of like stuff from this session. Even in addition to that, just because I was trying to struggle to find the rules for the Voyage actions. But I am excited, as my bud, I'm definitely excited to see how those can develop and the roles that we fill in. Rose, I definitely enjoyed the combat. It was... I'm still getting used to playing this particular character, I feel, but like, seeing how the narrative flowed and just the things that everyone else did, it felt like our team is starting to kind of come together, but not yet. Like, narratively, we're still doing our own individual things. We haven't really figured out how to team up just yet, but I don't know. That's the vibe I got from this combat, and I still like just the fact that this is like we're a developing team. We're not there yet, but we're developing. And for my player appreciation goes to Sam. Holy shit, the vicious mockeries. Like, you keep pulling a banger after banger and thorn after thorn, like verbal thorns. Closely followed by the silvery barbs, of course. But like, they are such a delight to listen to and to hear. I am not going to be disappointed when you do things in battle other than vicious mockery. But I'm just as eagerly excited to see what kind of quips you do when you do the pun sort of fighting from Monkey Island, which may be a reference that I'm uncertain if you know or not. But A+ with the mocking. Your wit in game and out of game is lethal. And I think that's the last of my brain cells.
Yeah. Thank you. I am going to reveal my secret is that I'm using a generator. I am
Even so,
unfortunately not so clever, but I keep hitting it until I find the ones that I like. And I'm like, ooh, that's really mean. Let's go with that one. Until we have a nice long list of Arachne's insults, and eventually we cycle through and find them all. Yeah. So thank you. Can't get all the credit, but I'll accept it for picking good ones. So yeah, good session as always. Trying to think if I have a thorn. Not really. Some of the kinks in Foundry I know are, a pain, but it's a minimal, they're a pain, but they are a minimal pain. It does not detract from my enjoyment of the game. So yeah, I don't have much in the way of thorns. My rose, I thought the combat was really good. I like that we've gotten off and we're getting ship shape, and I like that, again, the party is beginning to assemble. Yes, we're all mostly strangers, but we are coming together to at least support each other, at least in a fight. And I like seeing that. But actually, no, that's not my real rose, because I was looking at my notes and I remembered what my real rose is. My real rose is, I love that roguelite encounter map for where we're going on the open ocean. And I think it would be cool to see them become more complex as time goes on. And, maybe you can get to this cool secret bonus thing this way or this other way, and then maybe things are better or worse. I don't know. I'm just really excited for that aspect of the game. And I look forward to seeing more of that. And my bud is going to be the part where I am just losing my nonsense. We know that the Nocht Judai is the name of the ship. We also know that Judai is French, forgive my terrible accent, French for Thursday. And we also know that French in Grillonal is Sylvan. Who did this ship belong to? We've got a mystery on our hands. And I can't wait to solve it.
No.
Yes,
And
somebody's walking around looking for their missing ship the Thursday night.
the Thursday night.
Whatever
but
happened
also-
to Thursday night.
But because it's Sylvan, that helps narrow down who this could belong to, in theory. So again, I can't wait to solve that mystery. And my appreciation is for Joseph, Mr. Renji. And I really appreciate you stepping up and playing the captain and sort of being the party dad herding the cats. I kind of know in the back of my head that it feels like Galen is sort of like our main character, but I really like Renji for captain. He brings a sort of even keel energy to a position that I think is really good in a leader. And that's going to be me.
Thank you. Rose for this evening is I'm with the other people on this, is that the kind of roguelike structure, because I helped Eric create some of this stuff for this campaign, but he definitely keeps me in the dark on some stuff, and I'm glad he does, because like I didn't know that was coming, and I'm like, ooh, nifty new way to do campaign and do like little like choose your own, like go this way, go that way, roguelite, like it's neat.
I didn't keep you in the dark. I thought of it 10 minutes before I sat down.
Well, okay, that too, which is really cool to see you think on your feet like that. But also, you do keep me in the dark on some things, and I'm never disappointed when something comes up that I didn't know about. But I do like this system. I think it's pretty neat. It seems to sync up pretty well with the Voyage system so far. We'll see how that goes. Go to Thorn. It's just technical difficulties. The biggest thorn I ever have in any episode we do here is it's just technical difficulties. It's just like we have a system, we try to make it work, it fights us, and we do our best to fight back to get it to work how we want it to. But that's we always manage to overcome that in some form or fashion. Bud is kind of team cohesion. We're getting some RP in there. It's cool to see, like, okay, where is this going? How are we getting to know each other and getting used to this Voyage system, which I think once we get the hang of it, I think will be pretty cool. My other bud is Crabwave. And my appreciation is for Stephanie and Amphitrite. And I have to give a good shout out. You tossed a shark at another shark. 10 out of 10. Thank you.
That was fucking badass.
And that's me.
Sorry, I ran out of water and I went to go fill it up. Thank you. Thank you. I love shenanigans. Thank you.
That was excellent shenanigans, throwing a shark at another shark. You know what? 10 out of 10 episode just for that.
Okay.
Thank you. You flatter me.
Phenomenal. It is, as always, an honor and a privilege to be your DM. Bud, very much looking forward to the continued development of this roguelike ideology. I'm also pretty glad that I got the things like, hey, scene under construction, so just the stream is always evolving. I just have to remember to turn those on and off. Thorn, again, as Joe says, the technical difficulties, those can be a problem sometimes, especially because there's the thing of, like, I am not sitting down as frequently to Foundry as often as I would like, and so some things are slipping by me, or I'm like trying to add new stuff while forgetting about the old. And then Rose, honestly, just how appreciative everyone is of the roguelike selection for Voyage things and the continuous refinement of the Voyage things. I'm going to try to have everybody set up their Voyage and their... So, obviously, I'll say my big thorn is the fact that the token HUD will not set up the way that I want it to, and I don't know how to fix that as of right now. So everyone just has, like, a shit ton of features all in their active features thing, which doesn't need to happen. But I will set up a video so that people can watch how I do it, or stay afterwards and I'll walk you through it for a little bit, just so that we can set these up correctly to have ship actions be separate from regular actions. Yeah, though, that's it from me, though, because really, this was just, as always, a joy. You know, I look forward to this every Thursday. Oh my god, guys, we got our first shitty bot. Incredible.
Call him.
Immediate. No, just immediate. Because I was like, oh, boost viewership, and I was like, die. Incredible. We did it, though. We made it big time. We got a bot.
We did it. We made it big. We did it. Boost viewers on Boost King Online. That's what I assume all bots sound like.
Correct, yes. I'm really looking forward to some of the Voyage roguelike selections that I can do, because I think that's going to be dope as hell. I'm definitely going to have to just make one where all of them point to the skull, because that's going to be really funny. But yeah, if you've got time, stick around. If not, have a good night, and I will see you all when I see you.
Good night.